Hallo zusammen! After having reacted, linguistically analyzed, and interpreted the music video, the song, and everything else in between, the universe, basically, it's time for the track list of Rammstein's new upcoming album, Zeit. What are those song titles about? What do they mean to me? How could they be interpreted in terms of what those songs could be about, potentially? Let's find that out. The album's title is the same as the first single. It's an eponymously titled album, so to speak. It's Die Zeit, singular, die Zeiten, plural, the time. Before I'm gonna dive into the song's titles, if you like Rammstein, I guess you do if you're watching this video, and you enjoy the German language and culture, and you want to learn more about that, maybe even in a combination of both, this channel might be interesting for you, just saying. And to be honest with you guys, you can say what you want about Rammstein and their aesthetics, you know, their look, their appearance. Maybe you might not even be the biggest fan of the band, but there's one thing you can't deny, which is, in this case especially, once again, the marketing behind the album promotion cycles and all that kind of stuff. The band itself, you know, that is top notch. And in this case, which is fitting to both the album's name and maybe overarching topic, who knows, and the reveal of the song titles. There were rumors, but we didn't know if they were true, and then the band announced that they have hidden 11 time capsules all across the globe. So that is such a neat idea. And finally, we don't have to rely on low-resolution screenshot images anymore, because here it is. And by the way, the German term die Zeitkapsel, singular, die Zeitkapseln, plural, the time capsule, is a literal translation, because we can, I guess. Overall, looking at the song titles in addition to the cool album artwork, I get a feeling of anger, danger, but also thought-provoking topics, maybe even with political or socially critical implications here and there. Especially song number 9. The first song, the opener of the album, is called Armee der Tristen, Army of the Trist, Sad or Dull Ones. When I, as a German, perceive the adjective trist, dreary, I'm thinking of something that's sort of underachieving, a place or mood that is sort of sterile, monotone, hopeless, sad, left alone, abandoned. My guess is that maybe this song isn't about an actual Armee, die Armee, singular, die Armeen, plural, the army. Or maybe it might also refer to, you know, an army that fights a fight, a battle, a war, that they actually don't know too much about. And because of the potential military-like context, in terms of the title at least, I could see fit a sort of marching type of rhythm, similar to the one in Links 2, 3, 4, for instance. I guess it would certainly fit. Also, keeping in mind that this is the opener of the album, meaning this could be a really energetic song to really get you going right away. As I've already mentioned, I've already tackled the song Zeit by Rammstein in multiple videos. You can find them in the end card. That is why I'm not gonna talk about that one too much here. But what I can repeatedly say actually is, with Zeit, Till Lindemann, being the lyricist, has outdone himself in my opinion. I think Zeit is one of the most profound, deepest, thought-provoking, maybe even philosophical songs he has written to date. Wow. I was deeply impressed by that actually. Therefore, let's move on to track number 3, which is called Schwarz, Black. And of course, another potential perfect opportunity for Till as a singer to trill, to roll the R, the German R. But maybe he won't do that, because sometimes he doesn't. Anyway, I've talked about Till Lindemann trilling the R in a respective other video as well. So if you're interested in that and learning more about that, why he does that, and what that is all about, feel free to check that out in the end card. I love how sometimes a single word and in a creative, certain context, in this case the band and their connotations, allows for much interpretation. Maybe the lyrical eye is talking about pessimism, in analogy to the German phrase Dafür sehe ich schwarz. Literally, I'm seeing black for that, meaning I can't think of a positive outcome. I don't see it's gonna work out in any way, shape or form, I'm sorry. That may be an interesting topic. If you were to refer to schwarz as a noun, by the way, it would be a neuter noun, das Schwarz, which applies to all colors as nouns in German, by the way. A neat little German language hack. so to speak. I hope listening to the album won't be this: giftig, song number 4, poisonous or venomous. Apart from this song's potential context, the title is also interesting linguistically speaking. In German, we'd use giftig for both poisonous, you take in the poison when you eat something, and venomous, commonly used for animals that sting or bite to inject their poison. The same relation, respectively semantic difference, applies to the noun das Gift, singular, die Gifte, plural, the poison or venom, which is not, in any case, to be confused with the English gift, which is das Geschenk, singular, die Geschenke, plural in German. Believe me, you don't want to gift someone a German gift. No, you don't. In German, we also use the expression da ist aber jemand giftig, in the sense of someone having a temper. For instance, a parent might say that to a really angry child when it is overly angry for no profound reason, especially. And on a side note, I predict Till may be using the original or a variation of the phrase die Dosis macht das Gift. The dose makes the poison, because it just sounds like a line he would use. This phrase means that certain things are only poisonous or venomous when you consume a certain amount, a large amount of them. I think that may be something he would include in some way, but we'll see. I'm recording this in late March of 2022, so I don't know if the rumors are true that Zickzack, song number 5, might be the second single of the album. Zickzack! In this case, you may have been able to guess its meaning already, since it's similar to the English zigzag. And, yep, it means the same. This title not only refers to visual patterns or someone walking in a zigzag motion, for instance, because they are drunk as hell, but it may as well refer to someone who has trouble having a steady opinion on something or someone. Today, they may think highly of someone, and favor something, and the next day they hate that or them, and they think the other way around. You can't really trust them, therefore, and their opinion. There's also a sort of related German phrase. Der or die fährt einen ziemlichen Zickzackkurs. He or she really drives a strong zigzag route, which actually applies to both mentioned potential scenarios. I hope it will be more than that, but maybe track number 6 will just be okay. Yeah, we Germans also use that. We also say okay multiple times a day. It's really common. And also, this song title reminds me of another German rock song, which is also really cool. That song, Okay by Farin Urlaub, is about someone, the lyrical I, who is having a really bad time because of someone else that was close to them before, and the lyrical I blames the other person for that, and for being the origin of them feeling so bad. Maybe this is a similar song, maybe not, who knows? If okay was less than okay, which I hope it won't be, you might see Meine Tränen, song number 7, My Tears, but maybe not. It's die Träne, singular, die Tränen, plural, the tear, a term Till has used quite a few times before, maybe most prominently in the song Haifisch, which I've also analyzed before. However, even though we may think of tears as tears of sadness at first, that doesn't have to be the case, of course, because Tränen could as well be Freudentränen, tears of joy. Maybe even both combined in one song, both perspectives. Or maybe it's just a song about crying when cutting onions. It's interesting. If I were to come up with a list of potential fitting Rammstein-like song titles that I could see fit as a German, that would just fit Rammstein's attitude and their approach to naming songs and dealing with lyrics, and that kind of stuff. This one, the next one, song number 8, Angst, would definitely be on that list. Single word, a noun. Rammstein also love to just use nouns as song titles. Haifisch, Till Lindemann likes to use that, respectively the band. It's die Angst, singular, die Ängste, plural, the fear. I could see fit that Till would write lyrics about being afraid of being afraid, basically a meta type of song, and about how irrational fear actually is, yet how pretty much all of us still experience it. And sometimes fear may even prevent you from doing something stupid or dangerous, so it could as well have positive implications. And now to a song title that kinda seems out of place in direct comparison, but maybe it will fit lyrically speaking? I don't know yet. It's interesting to say the least. Dear ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the new Rammstein song, very elaborate, very thought-provoking as well. It is called Dicke Titten. You might be wondering what that is all about. Well, Dicke Titten means thick tits, big boobs. And I'm not kidding, no. It literally means that. It's just a typical Rammstein song title in my book. But it sort of feels out of place amidst the other potentially more serious songs. And by the way, it doesn't have anything to do with the tit, the bird. No. Similar to the slang term boobs or tits, the German term die Titten is a vulgar slang variant of die Brüste. But who knows, maybe it's not about that. It's about something else that we all don't know about that is also called Titten. Maybe a technical term. Maybe a philosophical thesis. And if indeed that last song, Dicke Titten, isn't about what it seems to be about, just making us think of Dicke Titten might have been a Lüge, a lie. The cake is a lie, the tit is a lie. Because song number 10 is titled Lügen. Lies, or to lie, as a nominalized verb, basically. I definitely could see fit that this one may address certain political things, or how powerful a well-thought-out lie can be, because, you know, as we all know by now, and in recent years, just keep repeating it over and over again, and in people's minds it may become a truth, even though it's just a lie disguised as the truth. It doesn't change just because you repeat it a million times. It's die Lüge, singular, die Lügen, plural, the lie. And the last song title, which made certain German fans quite sad, actually. And I don't know if it has to mean something like that or not, but it's Adieu, which of course means goodbye. Is it the goodbye of the band? Is it the last album? Is it the last song they will ever release as Rammstein? However, when you think about it, they already had Adios on Mutter, which was released 21 years ago, and that was not quite a goodbye for the band either. So, it doesn't have to mean anything, of course. Maybe this time it is. We don't know. The actual German equivalent of this term would be Tschüss, goodbye. Or, for instance, Mach es gut. Goodbye, more literally speaking, you know, make it good. But of course, let's hope it's not that for the band. So now that you know what those song titles are all about, what do you think of them? What do you make of them, actually? I'm really looking forward to listening to the album. And of course, as I've said before, I'm also gonna make videos about those other songs. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. And thanks for watching, everyone. I'm your Vlog Dave. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.